Let's talk about how this experiment came to be and what you were hoping to find.
Well, in very general terms, you know, a lot of what we do in our interaction with the bubble or interaction with whatever's going on over the triangle is we energize the space. What does that mean? We put different kinds of energy into and around this bubble feature.
Yeah, you know, this bubble showed up in the LiDAR data. This bubble stretches, you know, from just east here of Homestead 1 all the way almost over to Homestead 2. It's centered right there in the triangle.
We're talking about a 2,000-foot radius. You know, we've seen some interesting things happen with lasers specifically over the years. One very interesting thing that comes to mind is the laser seeming to just stop as if it had hit something at around 2,000 feet, somewhere thereabouts. I can't explain this.
Whoa.
No.
Yeah. Looks like the beam stops and then starts again. So if there was something in there blocking the beam, it wouldn't continue above it.
How could it block out the green, not the blue?
It doesn't make any sense at all. What could be doing that?
So the idea is here that we took these laser space cannons and we put a bunch of them, multicolor, for a specific reason, all the way from the west end of the property to the east end of the property at specific places and intervals. And we had a red, blue, and green laser at each location. And the reason for that is in a previous experiment, we noticed that only green lasers were affected by whatever was affecting them. There wasn't any spots missing in the blue or red.
Yeah.
And so we were hoping we might capture that again and see if it was specifically to the green or if that was just coincidence.
And certainly one of the big open questions for me when it comes to the green laser being interrupted is, would we see this with the naked eye, or is this something that is only seen in the photographic record?
Ah, yes.
And I got to tell you, we saw some very, very interesting things that we weren't expecting to see.
Yes, neither was the audience. When the team set up a multitude of laser cannons across Skinwalker Ranch this week, it's fair to say they were beaming with anticipation on what they'd find. They were not disappointed. Well, it's time for the laser show, guys. These were strategically placed laser cannons working in conjunction with rockets. Talk to me about how they were laid out.
Well, this is an experiment, as we've said, that spans the entire ranch, east to west. You know, we're looking at putting energy into the bubble and outside of the bubble.
Yeah, our intent here for this experiment was to go to each laser spot and do a rocket launch and watch. We hoped that we would see the lasers interact with the bubble, because when we did this in the past, is when we saw these strange blocks missing in the green laser.
And Caleb, if I recall correctly, you saw something, a potential UAP, just at the outset of this exercise.
Yeah, and it was just southeast of the command center here.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, this is what's really crazy. It just reminds me as if something's like circling us. Because every time we called them out, it was like you could see, it was like it was going around us.
Wow.
All right, guys. Everybody's set up there. Getting ready to go. How you guys doing?
We're good. How are you?
Whoa, right there. Whoa, we got something moving.
We got something right here in the south over here.
Boy, that was bright.
Sometimes it almost feels like the ranch sees you preparing for something big and it starts monitoring it.
Well, when you have equipment malfunctions that correlate with these UAPs, because you saw that, and then, I mean, we're setting the experiment up, and they came over and told us that the laser had turned itself off.
Hey guys, the arc lasers just went out. Yeah, the lasers did go up.
I'm going to go up higher.
The drill site lasers just went out also.
Yeah, I don't see them at all.
Yeah, Eric, we can confirm that the drill site lasers are out.
Hey, Tim, we're at the drill site right now. Are you guys turning lasers off without us knowing it?
We're not turning any lasers off or on.
Yep, laser just came on.
We have lasers on at the arc. I don't understand it.
Yeah, that was startling. Something about being on the ranch confused their system.
Right.
And, you know, when we see a powerful laser like that turning itself off and on, I mean, this is dangerous.